Damn. I seen someone win $1 million on Instagram. They bet like 117,000 though.
In the great city of Chicago, Illinois. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football
yeah,
are we as the Bears get set
I just gotta post it to the chat.
Broncos.
Hey, you better kick it. It's gonna give you the penalty.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Really? Yeah.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now Lawrence. He's going to flip one out here to his
Bro, you got to switch your people so I can weave them.
Out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Bro, I hate that shit. He just like stopped running his route.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
What? Yeah.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bears take over. They'll run on 1st down. Herbert, no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. One play action. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stearns.
What?
These guys are going to get the football at the
Alert that?
23-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and
Did he bullet it?
the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing,
Oh, then, okay. That must be it, man. I don't know how he just that juke he did was himself. The last juke.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, game's bad, bro.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Damn, Fournette's.
They're going to take this.
He didn't look like Fournette. He looked like a receiver.
Really good starting field position. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately, to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really,
Bro, this
really
dude
good.
moving so weird.
Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far. Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding.
Feels like I'm controlling a dude that's like 7 foot.
Like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago, and you know they want to get him involved here as well.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Why is the tight end so open? Damn, okay.
Double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce
Bro, why was he
Callahan.
so open though?
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for.
I was in a man coverage.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They'll wind up getting
I had a zone there, but
that'll bring up second
that was a weird route. Was it a double move?
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Trevor Lawrence, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. The
what?
Unit is out on the field, and they will
she's sleeping with that dude?
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Fuck, dude, that's not right.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
I would have probably thrown it there too.
Moved there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And he'll be
I guess I do. Yeah, I do like that. Sounds like
the 11 or the 12. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for
because it pretty much covers it throws in a flat from each side of the field, like crossing flats, if that makes sense.
Lawrence completes it to Fan on the right side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Flushed
fucking choke him.
Behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because
almost got that strip.
They spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Dislocated shoulder.
For this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off play action, Fields. And for the 4th time tonight,
bro, he's gonna get defensive player of the year.
Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete.
Damn, bro.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
And his trucking went way down.
Charles, we've spoken about this offense
like
plenty,
80
how great
something.
they've been all year. 9-0 now into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready.
Wait, plus 10? So speed is plus 10?
Doesn't matter
on defense.
playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
You seen that or something when you're game planning?
Weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Lawrence's throw pulled in.
Quit trucking, bro.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Come on, set 70
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And he is into
He will take his knees out, bro.
Trevor Lawrence with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Cohen now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Shit?
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Bro, I didn't even hit the
on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Oh, my God, bro.
For a Chicago touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the spot, and I wouldn't allow me to.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Yeah. They called it.
Taken at the goal line.
Damn it, dude. That hole is huge.
To the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Had to throw in Kendall
What we've
Hinton.
seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense, you can't score on them on defense.
That was Kendall
So to me,
Hinton,
if you're
bro.
going
I was trying to throw
play
to
against them, you have
Lawrence.
bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that
Yeah,
game to give
it was
yourself
a
chance.
wildcat.
And he'll be hit as he releases
You were actually gonna pick that, I think.
Ball incomplete. So,
I was throwing it my
when you
halfback.
talk about this football team, some of the whispers
Yeah,
and
you're
reports,
crashing
the
on 'em.
social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
When you're a player of his
Yeah,
stature,
did you?
you don't just circle
Are
the
you?
games on
Are
your
you?
team's calendar.
No. Are you using a linebacker?
Without
It makes a
doubt,
big
that's a game
difference.
that you just figure you're going
That's
to be in
why.
each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
But so,
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the
Mutt
hands of
Leaks is a
Fant.
thing on Twitter, and they release statistics for
Nice rhythm
linebackers
throw there on first
and
down. He
corners
located
and
his
like
tight
DBs
end,
and
made
shit.
a nice easy pitch and
For a
catch.
linebacker to pick a ball off, they have to be within like half a yard. For a safety or a corner, they have to be within like 3 yards. That's why I put like safeties and shit in my linebacker spot. Is this these dumbass statistics?
And he will go down outside of the
Bro, it always does that for me. I playmakered him to the right, and he did whatever the fuck he just did. Yeah,
Loss of 12 that time.
I needed him to go back middle, but he just, I don't know.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Lawrence. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Damn it, dude.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bro, I didn't even try to aim that shit out of bounds.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Fields. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
You have 5 people blocking. I sent 3, I think.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Oh. I didn't gain anything out of it, but
Following a punt of 41, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence escaping.
bro, I playmaker down, okay, or pass led down.
Trying to dial up the long way out there.
What kind of dumb shit is that?
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot down.
That don't make any sense, dude.
Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. John Franklin Myers able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
Gillen on now to punt
Worth
as he
it?
gets this one away. Here comes Cohen. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, Fields flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Oh, nice.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty,
I've seen some franchise where they turn that off. I don't know why.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. out of the gun. Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On first down, Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, Foxtrot. Leo. Get it.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take
They ain't
off and
calling
run
that
for
shit.
yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
No. Hey, seam 6.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This is the tight end fan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Here's Cohen now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone.
Well, I thought you were going to throw that.
Multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to let this one go deep.
Damn, that's
and
a...
my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to...
I mean, he was right on him, but...
Interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already
Bro, are you fucking kidding me?
This is intercepted. My goodness.
What kind of speed boost did you just get?
Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah,
why did Hamler just fucking stop?
And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now a throw here to his running back. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Watch twist.
Yeah, bro, I was trying to find an audible too.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a give right side. Herbert. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Fields. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, I'll try to cut back to that one.
Complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 17.
It's not like I didn't have contains on. What the fuck?
Back to throw. Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On second down, Herbert.
What the fuck was that?
12 for a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 79 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. They'll keep it on the ground. Herbert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
From the 24, Lawrence. And he fires one in.
Why did it just pass lead him up like
that? Sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Damn it.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Lawrence will throw. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
Nice pick.
Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
And still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. On 2nd down and 4. Fields. Incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Fields. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th of
I
the
switched
year.
the fucking play
and the
over.
Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend it.
No, I didn't. That was actually different than the other play I ran.
From McManus is good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Well, then they're called something different, or the routes are different. Same.
Here's Cohen now to return.
Play call.
And he'll go down as
Name.
this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Fields.
Oh.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
What the fuck?
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Thank God he actually overthrew that by fucking 20 yards.
Find the football, and he's done so quite well.
After the incomplete pass, here now
Probably.
is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Oh, strip. The ball comes out. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Well, you had one dude back there to get that
So
fumble.
possession's still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now Lawrence. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Here's Lawrence to throw. Going for
Dude, what is wrong with you?
And that is caught, but he will come
What
down
the
out of
fuck,
bounds,
Lawrence?
says the side judge, incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
Dude, what are you doing, bro?
He's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Bears are going to get the football here.
Fucking, I guess I'm pressured, but damn, bro, overthrow much. A normal ass route,
the line
dude.
prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Whoa, dude,
And
my
following
defense
the
is fucked
interception,
right
just
now.
any interception, are you little nowhere to go here? He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous.
Whoa,
And now
nice.
there's another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
It's an interception. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And some room to run now. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
What play?
To polish it off here in quarter number 4.
You don't, because I've literally never ran this play in my life.
The interception, he'll look to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
I've never ran that play. I just added it to my playbook.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, 74 yards. And the Broncos are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead.
I just do random shit on offense. I ain't even fucking do nothing special.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's
I don't have the fucking patience to look up YouTube videos, bro. I just play a lot of Madden.
In pretty good shape up past the 30.
I can't sit through a video and have them explain what I need to do to break a play down or break Madden.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left. Because
what the fuck?
Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Going for the deep ball. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Bro, my lineman had a lot cleaner shot to your guy. That shit was all clustered right there.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six and get another shot.
If I were to edit my lineman, why the fuck would I do pursuit if I knew I wasn't trying to throw picks on purpose?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Who are you trying to?
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
Deeper.
Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll make it a second down. And one last throw here for Fields. Out to his left.
No way.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's in.
I can't believe that shit.
Win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
Back foot and everything, just turn and throw.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touch.